What's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is MTV Alex, and in this video I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna be installing a hitch receiver on my wife's, soon to be mine, Lancer. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing and see what we have to work with. So I bought this on Amazon for $144, and it is a 1 1/4 receiver, and we'll see how that relates to mountain bike later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so this is what we have. We have the receiver itself, instructions, material list, tool list, and grade 8 steel bolts that we're going to be using, and some spacers or reinforcements of some type. So we're just going to go ahead and follow the instructions and see how this thing goes. Alright, so I'm going through the instructions, and it seems that we're gonna have to grind up a hole and make a hole a little bit bigger on the muffler side so that I can go ahead and fish the 1/2 inch bolts through and install the spacers. So basically we're gonna have to enlarge the hole so that this can fit through the hole as well as the carriage bolt, and then we're gonna fish it in, drop it in like that, 2 of them, and well, maybe 1 hole only so that we can just move it along. And this is gonna act as a reinforcement on the frame, and then we're just gonna bolt the that side through. This side is gonna be on a hook side, which is gonna go on the driver's side. So we're gonna remove the there should be a hook in there. We're gonna install this reinforcement, and we're gonna use the larger bolting. This is the 5/8 bolt in there. So let's see how this turns out. Never done this before. I don't think it should be a big deal. I'm gonna lift off the back of the car, safety first. I'm gonna put some stops on the front of the tires and just go from there. Alright, so I'm under the car, and if you can see that hole right there, that's the one that I'm gonna have to enlarge and fish the bolts and spacers or reinforcement towards the back to some of these holes right there. And the other reinforcement is easy access. Is on that hook right there. We're just gonna remove the bolt that holds that hook, or actually just put it on top of that, and that should do the trick. Now my concern is, how am I gonna do those holes right away? I don't know if you can see over here, but to access that hole is gonna be really tedious. And I just happened to see a hole on the side of the rail right there that is actually faster and easier to access with one of these step bits. So let's go ahead and try that one instead. Alright, so that worked like a charm. This can go in. And also, I'm eye bolt right there. Let's go ahead and get these bolts fished through and position, see what we can do. So they do provide you with the fishing thing. It's pretty handy, so I'm just gonna push through the top, come back to through the hole that I want to come back through. And this is really neat because it's kind of like a spring, but this one actually threads in. So all you gotta do is pull it in and it'll land exactly where I want it to. I'm gonna see if I can record this, but I'm not sure because the angles are kind of weird. And that's how you do it. Well, I just run into a problem right here. When I try to lift my trailer hitch, it hits the muffler bad. So I was looking at the pictures, and this trailer hitch is for a 2008 up to the latest model. However, I was looking into the picture, and apparently the muffler on those have it across the spare tire. So I'm not gonna be able to fit this in here. However, if you don't have this problem, you gotta do is put in those bolts into those holes right there, and then this one goes right here with this will go right here, and then you just put the bolt like this from the other side of the hitch. I'm gonna have to contact the seller and return this thing because I'm not gonna modify my muffler just to put this in. Now the problem is gonna be to take those out of the way, because those two bolts over there, because not good. We'll see what we can do. Do not make the mistake that I made. Please check your reference pictures. I did not know what it was gonna be a problem right there. Yes, I can take it to a muffler shop and reroute the muffler, but that's not the point, because the advertisement said that this is for my car, and it says so right here. Model Lancer DE minus the GT from 2008 to the present. It's the same back that I have. However, look at the muffler, and it seems to be across. There seems to be no obstructions right here when you put in the bolts right there. So I'm gonna have to return this. Basically, I wanted this because the last time that I took my bike on it, the trunk carrier that I had actually scratched the trunk lid. So I wanted to use it for this one with the adapter for 1 1/4. That one I have used that one on my truck, and the Outlander Sport when I had it. If you learned something today, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. Other than that, that's it for this one. I'll keep you updated to see if I can come up with a fix, or if they provide me with something. Other than that, that's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you on the trails. Bye.